Welcome, everybody, to That Tracks, the podcast where we track through Fort Wilderness again. We're back at Fort Wilderness.
We're back
for a second episode. This time, we're in the new cabins. You can tell by the decor around us. This is actually a sponsored stay for me through DVC Rental Store. Yeah. So big thank you to them for providing this for us. We're in the new cabins.
So exciting. I was so excited to be able... I was excited to hear that we were going to be recording here this week because I could not wait to come check it out.
Yeah. What do you think?
I love it. I mean, I've been able to see the living room and then like the bathroom, kitchen area.
Because the kids are asleep in the bed right now. Yeah. And we can actually hear Magic Kingdom fireworks happening as we're recording this.
Yeah. So exciting.
Because it's late.
I love it. In fact, driving back onto property and coming back to the campgrounds, it like made me miss being here. We checked out this week. We were on property for a week from Wednesday to Wednesday. We checked out on Wednesday out of the lodge. We switched from the cabins to the lodge for a couple of nights. And I miss it. I miss being here. I miss being like, it's just a bubble. If anybody that's listening to this will understand, there's just a bubble that exists here at Walt Disney World. And like, when you leave, you're like sad. And then when you come back, you feel safe in the bubble again.
Yeah.
But no, the cabin looks amazing. I mean, functionality. You guys got here today.
We just checked in.
Right.
Today.
So you haven't had like the full experience yet.
Right. We haven't slept in the bed, but there is exciting things about the cabin. Mainly the fact that we've got like sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Like the Star Cruiser sleeping bags are in the bunk beds.
Do you feel like kids will, and I say kids because I feel like it'd be difficult for an adult to sleep in one of those.
Those are huge.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're bigger than the other.
They're bigger than one of the previous cabins. They're the same size as the Star Cruiser ones, which were made for adults.
And they designed those bunk beds with the Star Cruiser in mind. I read an article about this. Like the designers, like they wanted to, like, there were similarities there for them for sure.
Yeah, they just wanted to use those sleeping bags.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like we have 300 of these sleeping bags.
Are those comfortable?
I don't know. I haven't slept in it yet. Jackson's in one right now.
I'm fascinated by... Okay, we have to also address the...
Jen's cooking dinner right there.
And normally it's just me and Tim. Jen is here. She's
like an audience.
Live studio audience. She gave a big thumbs up that the sleeping bag...
Oh, because she was putting Jackson to sleep in a sleeping bag.
Yeah. She walked out of the room discombobulated, like she had fallen asleep in there, which is like par for the course. As a parent, when you're putting your kid to bed, that's like what happens.
Fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's all you ever do.
Yeah. But...
do you ever wake up from putting your kids to sleep and just want ice cream for some reason? That's me every night.
Also, I just looked down and there's a rug beneath us. Unfortunately, you can't see it. But do you think that's a hidden Mickey?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I can see there's like a square and then two smaller.
You literally wake up craving ice cream?
Yeah.
That's so random.
Do you not?
No, not usually.
First thing in the morning, ice cream.
Really?
No.
Cereal and ice cream?
Just breakfast ice cream.
No, I don't. I honestly don't fall asleep putting... So we split. I put Ethan to bed. Francie put Luke's... And that changes sometimes, but usually that's like the go-to. Ethan does not want you to linger when you're putting him to bed.
He's like, get out of here.
No, literally. He's like, I need to go sleep now. He'll look at you and be like, can you leave? Can you go?
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice. It's kind of sad too, because you want like to like, you know, have those like fun little moments, but he's very much like, you need to go. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep. So I don't really ever fall asleep putting Ethan to bed because it's very fast usually. But I do fall asleep on the couch watching TV sometimes. And no, I don't ever wake up being like, I want ice cream.
Yeah.
I want water.
Okay. I don't know. I think I've been in this phase right now. So what happened was we went on a cruise.
Yes.
And then you came back from the cruise.
The cruise will
just like, it was just ice cream everywhere on the cruise.
You always
like turn a corner and they're like, have ice cream in your hand. You're like, oh. Where did this ice cream come from? Sorry, so because we are staying here and the kids are right there, Oliver just woke up, so it was a little bit of like a...
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Real life thing was going on.
Yeah, that's... we're dads. That's what we do.
It also threw me off. I don't know what's happening. We were talking about ice cream.
Yeah, we were just talking about waking up.
Just talking about waking up. This exact thing is what we were talking about.
Yeah. But that's parenting. But I'm excited for you guys. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of fun in the new cabin. I wish we were also staying in a cabin. But you know what? I'm also very happy to be home.
Yeah.
Like, we have been on the go a lot this month, and I think I slept in my bed maybe 8 times in the last month. So I'm thankful to be home. I'm thankful to have, like, some time with the fam. the boys' birthday. Luke's birthday is, so we're recording this on Saturday. Luke's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Luke.
Yeah, I got to be home by midnight because he is intentionally staying up till midnight tonight. His request was to stay up till midnight and eat ice cream.
Right at midnight?
At midnight, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got to make sure that I'm home by midnight.
Well, that's exciting.
A countdown. And then Ethan's birthday is on Monday. So back-to-back birthdays. It's kind of funny how that worked out for us. You know, obviously Luke is our biological child and Ethan was adopted. And so it's funny and bizarre that like their birthdays are a day after each other.
Right.
But yeah, so we'll be celebrating them. We asked them, like, we did some celebrating with them while we stayed at Disney. And so we asked them what they wanted to do, kind of just like low-key birthdays. Luke wants to go fishing tomorrow, so we're going to do that. And then he wants to eat at one of like our favorite Mexican restaurants in Lakeland. And then Ethan wants to go to Target and wants to eat sushi.
Heck yeah. I'm with Ethan on this one.
Yeah. So
it sounds amazing.
It'll be fun. I'm excited to spend time with the family and just hang out. We can just go into high dad suit moment because that like transitions into my high dad suit moment really well.
Yeah.
Today, because I haven't been home, there's a lot of like weeds growing around the yard that I was like, I need to get outside and like get those taken care of.
Yeah.
And today I told Luke, like, buddy, like, come with daddy and like help me do this. Because he's at an age now, he'll be 8 tomorrow, which is bizarre. But he's at an age where like he can start helping with like some of the yard work.
Start mowing the lawn, kid.
Yeah. we do have someone help us and we pay someone to mow the lawn. Which is nice because it like takes that pressure off. But I do think one day I'm going to be like, all right, bud,
yeah,
this is something you can help.
This is your job.
Yeah. But Luke kind of pushed against wanting to come outside and help me pull weeds at first. And I kind of just was like, no, like I want you to do this. Like, come help me. And it was so cool because we had like fun doing it together.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Like he was asking me questions and like he felt accomplished afterwards, which is, there's just something special about like showing your kid like hard work on something, you know, like I don't ever want to be the parent that's like bogging them down with chores constantly, but I do think that like some tasks around the house like teaches them like a good work ethic. And yeah, he it was fun. In fact, we came back inside and he told Francie like that was really fun, and I was like, I'm glad you think so.
Right? You do it.
I don't necessarily feel the same about it, but
right.
But it was good. It was a fun little high dad suit moment for sure.
I'll be honest. I have been on the run all day today.
Yeah. And you're also discombobulated.
I'm discombobulated.
You're worried because the baby was awake.
Yeah.
Jen is cooking dinner.
Yeah, there's like a lot happening.
Stressful.
So Jen's like cooking dinner and also in the bedroom right now?
Yeah. Too many things going on at one time. That's just how it's
I don't even know what happened. There's finale of Happily Ever After is happening right
literally as we speak. You're very overstimulated.
I'm losing it at the moment. But
it's okay. We can get through it together.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a high dad suit moment. That's okay.
I was trying to like imagine what we did this week. And I
checked down in the cabins.
Yep, that was.
And then you checked back in. Oh, something we did together.
Friday.
Our families were together. Oh, you checked on Friday?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The days are all a blur to me.
Not like yesterday, Friday.
Last weekend.
I don't know.
Just stayed home.
What did I do?
Where
am I? What happened?
So I think that one of the fun things that happened to us this week was our families got to spend a lot of time together Wednesday morning.
Actually, Jackson asked if Luke and Ethan were going to be here.
Oh, that's
on our way.
I really enjoying watching their bond develop.
Yeah.
Like they genuinely enjoy each other's company. And it's cool too because when Jackson first met Luke and Ethan was a very different child than who he is right now. Like Ethan was almost nonverbal. And we didn't fully understand like cognitively everything that was happening with Ethan. So it's really cool to see like the excitement that they have for each other. It's even fun to watch Luke because Luke's sort of like, he's older. He's like the ringleader, you know, like with the
cool guys. We're in his thug life.
All right, I gotta have the kids with me now.
Yeah, let's see what these kids are doing.
The young one.
He's youngling.
But we got to spend time together on Wednesday morning. Tim was invited out by Disney.
That's what happened.
Oh.
That was what my high dad. I needed to look through my photos, and then you invited me.
Look at us.
Yeah, there was the thing that he said last week, and he's like, "We have something very exciting."
And you had no idea what I was talking
I had no idea.
Literally thought I was talking about berry.
Like strawberries, we were gonna go pick blueberries. Or was
After
maybe
we-
Jen and Francie did something, and they're like, "Oh, that's what we'll do. We'll do that."
Like graze the strawberry
Juice.
fields.
Yeah, they're like, we found this great you pick blueberry place, which
Yeah.
by the way, strawberry capital of the U.S. at least is over by you. Yeah, Plant City.
Yeah.
It used to be up
We know
in
strawberry
Tennessee.
Why did it change?
I don't know.
They ran out of strawberries.
No, I think it was just better growing environment down here.
You know who's
It
really
does get cold in Tennessee.
You know who has, and yeah, it's not good for strawberries when it gets cold.
Yeah.
You know who has really good strawberries? California. They're giant.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? How do you know? Did you go strawberry picking in California?
No, but it's like a thing. Like when Francie and I met on a trip out to California, and we were out there. We stayed at like someone's home.
You guys met on a trip, a mission
Yeah, did you?
to California?
Did you not listen to
When
it?
you said a mission trip, I didn't think you meant to the United States.
Most people like think immediately that we're going like international, but
Yeah.
we both picked. I picked California. We had like a list of trips that we could pick. We talked about this in our episode.
No, I know you did. I listened to
No,
it.
you did.
I just don't remember it.
You did not listen to it. Anyways, there was a list of places you could go to. A lot of them were international places, locations. I was a broke college student and I couldn't afford to do any of that.
I didn't realize you have to pay for your own mission trip.
You can get like, people will like sponsor you,
Oh, okay.
but you have to do a lot of fundraising for that.
Oh, yeah.
So I picked the cheapest one, and that was to California. And we went and worked with like a lot of like we served like a lot of the homeless population in California.
Okay.
Which is what we did in Los Angeles. And there's a very large homeless population in Los Angeles, especially like downtown.
Right.
But we also spent like a couple days in Ventura, California, which is just north of LA. And we stayed at someone's home, and they like gave us strawberries. And I didn't like strawberries until I went on that trip because those were so good.
Well,
Now I eat them. Sometimes
California strawberries or just like
I'll
we
eat-
like order them
I'll
out
eat Florida.
once a year or so how do you get California strawberries in Florida?
Why would you order one?
I don't know. What are you, strawberry.com? What's the website?
You pick California?
You pick California dot strawberry dot edu.
No.
Okay.
No, but I do like, Florida has obviously delicious strawberries. Strawberry shortcake from Hoop to Deuce. Pretty good. Pretty good.
We're
Are you going to go to the Hoop?
no.
Oh.
But we will one day, but not on this trip.
You've never taken Jackson yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was too loud for him the last time that we were.
Look at Ethan. I bet he'll like it.
Yeah.
Later, but Oliver, it's too much probably for Oliver at this
And
time.
Oliver is even keeled as they come.
Oh, he would just be down
He
for
just
that.
be like, yeah, that's great.
I did watch.
That was the High Dad Soup
I
moment.
was going to say, I watched your
Yeah.
vlog. You had a big moment this week with Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was my big moment with Oliver?
He got his first
His haircut. Oh, that's what it was. I was thinking of the Country Bears because Oliver was like,
He was like he had so much fun.
he was like ready to not have fun. But then he got in there and the curtains opened and the bears started talking. He's like, this is where I was meant to be my entire life. And so he was like into it.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Oliver got his haircut.
No, but Oliver, during the show, during the new Country Bear show, which we can talk about that, but he was like clapping.
Mhm.
Like he was like having the time of his life.
Yeah. It was a good time.
But yeah, I watched that vlog this morning.
Which one, the haircut?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. You're welcome.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
He got his haircut.
Yeah.
It was
It was a journey.
it was a journey.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because it was totally different than when Jackson went. So we took Jackson to get his haircut, not his first haircut, because his first haircut happened during COVID.
Jackson was older when he went.
Yeah. And we worked it out with Disney where they set us up. We still paid for the haircut, but they got us first
Yeah.
in first.
Yeah.
So like when they opened
Yeah.
after the pandemic, he was the first paying haircut,
Right.
paying non-cast member,
Right.
right? Because they were like, cast members could go in and pay before this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
for one
You
day.
were the first guests that were
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And then the
Whenever-
Dapper Dans came in and sang to him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like long. It took a long time. This one, literally like 8 minutes.
Yeah. They're like in full function mode.
Yeah.
now. They're like, get them in and out.
But also like Oliver was like, what's happening right
Right.
now? Get this thing away from
Oh,
me.
because he's younger than what Jackson was. And Jackson
had already had haircut.
Yeah. For the first haircut, it's like intimidating.
Yeah.
Luke had his first haircut on Main Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not at Harmony Barbershop, just like in the middle of Main Street.
Yeah. I just pull out some scissors that you can clearly bring into.
Easy.
No, at Harmony Barbershop. And it was magical, though.
Yeah.
It's a fun moment.
It is.
It's wild to me. I'm going to be like, I cannot believe that I'm going to have an 8-year-old tomorrow. It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm excited, obviously, but it's just mind-boggling that like my child's going to be 8 years old and starts 3rd grade in like a month.
And she born 1996.
That feels like 96.
Yeah.
I was born in 91.
Oh, there you go.
I was 5 when
you did it. It's so sad to me that like 96 was like a year that I was a fully conscious human.
That was almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. Look at that. And 91 was a year that I was a fully conscious human.
You were like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing things. I was riding bikes down hills, sliding face first on the concrete.
For me, that would be a decade later. So like 2001. Yeah.
Yeah, I was fully graduated from high school.
Oh, no. I know. I have friends that were born in like 2001. And I'm like, they were born after 9/11. And that's mind-boggling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyways, so I don't remember where I was going with that.
Country Bears.
So Tim was invited out by Disney through his YouTube channel. I was invited out by Disney through my Instagram account, our handles, and it was so much fun.
It was ridiculously good.
I had like...
By the way, my family was featured in the Orlando handle.
I saw that photo when I was like, I don't remember when I was scrolling. It might have been Instagram. Yeah. And I was like, what the heck? The trackers, there they are.
There we are.
That was such a good picture, too.
Yeah.
They need to send that to you.
No, that's fine.
Oh, I think it's a great photo.
Oh, okay.
I had a pinch me moment when we talked about with Tiana's how, like, I wanted to be there working media for, like, the opening of attraction. And I know Country Bear is, like, not the same caliber as Tiana.
It's an attraction.
But it's an attraction, and it was opening, and we were, like, some of the first ones to be able to see it. And so when we walked into Magic Kingdom, something happened. You guys were behind us, and then all of a sudden you were not behind us.
Our bag check took, like, a full 5 minutes.
Oh, that's bad. I legitimately was like, where the heck did they go? Like, and then I watched your vlog, and you guys were walking in with the guest. I didn't walk in with guests.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got held behind.
Yeah.
I see you were in a group ahead of us.
Yeah. I was so confused as to what happened. I was like, where did they go?
Yeah.
But anyways, so when we walked in, guests had not entered the park yet, and they pulled us as media in first, and they had not opened, like, the gates yet. And so they walked us down Main Street, and Main Street was totally empty. And I had never gotten to, like, experience that before.
Yeah.
I did get to do it on the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, but that was just as a guest. Like, I was one of the first guests.
Oh, the party. Like, waking up early.
But yeah, I don't think I hardly slept that night. But I don't know. I had a pinch me moment when I was walking down Main Street, because I was just like, how cool is it that I get to do this right now? Like, I was so, like, humbled by it and inspired by it.
Whole family's there.
Yeah, it was just so special. It was so cool. And then, you know, just getting to, like, be outside of the attraction. We had Wendell and Al come at Big Al.
Wendell and Al in their new outfit.
Yeah, and they got to, like, hang out with us for a bit, and it was fun watching, like, the boys have moments with them, and it was cool having you guys there.
Yeah.
I talked about it before, like, whenever you guys are there, it, like, brings a sense of comfort to me.
Oh, you're not scared anymore.
No, like, I'm not alone. It was a big blue world.
No, that'll be our next media event together as Nemo for some reason.
It's fine by me. But no, it was fun. It was really cool. It was special. It was special to be able to sit next to you guys and watch the show, like the boys just getting to sit by each other.
Yeah.
The show itself, phenomenal.
Ridiculously good. I can't wait to watch it again because, like, when they first announced it, I feel like the Disney community was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we're going to take iconic songs that you know and love.
Right.
And, like, Disney songs and put them in the Country Bears. And people are like, well, that's not Country Bears. But it is.
Yeah.
Like, after seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
100% Country Bears. And people don't, I feel like what happens is you get used to something.
Yeah.
And then when they change it or when they announce the change, you're like, oh, man, I'm used to the other thing. And then the change happens and it is exponentially better.
Yeah.
The songs were put into the attraction in the 70s,
Right.
but the songs are from the 50s.
Right. Yeah. They were done.
And like,
Yeah.
not only the content of them was outdated,
Right.
but like the quality of the recordings was bad.
Yeah.
The singers, like, I feel like anybody could have been a singer in the. There were some talented people in the 50s. Don't get me wrong.
I think I caught it.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, people sing differently now.
Sure. Well, and I think just in general, like, it didn't captivate like the audience's attention as much as what I think it can now.
Right.
And there will be people that will disagree with that for sure. There's going to be people that are upset with the new show, like, because change is hard, and I get it, but change is real. And so it's like, I love it. I think that for kids, like, my kids could care less about the show beforehand, which is interesting because when I was growing up as a kid, Country Bears was one of my favorite shows, like one of my favorite attractions at Magic Kingdom. I think it has something to do with like the really cheesy, corny movie that came out in the early 2000s. Okay, yeah. I loved that movie as a kid. But I think that the, like, using Disney songs, they picked them so well. Like, the songs that were chosen for each bear fits that bear's character really well.
Yeah.
And I think that it still tells a story. Like, it's still, like, the show flowed well for me. I love it. I'm so excited. I think that, like, I'll actually want to go sit in Grizzly Hall now. Like, I hadn't gone to Grizzly Hall a ton lately in the last few years. I had gone some, but not much at all. And so it'll be fun to be able to, like, see a new generation of people experience that attraction for sure.
And when we left the attraction, like that night, the questions that Jackson was asking me was like, why was Big Al so silly? Like, what was happening? And I was like, well, he was sad because he was singing Remember Me.
Yeah.
And like, we're talking about Remember Me and stuff like that. And then he's like, you know, this is the question that he's asking rather than like, why did Mama want to whoop Buford? You know?
Why was there blood on the saddle?
Why was there blood on the saddle?
And blood everywhere.
And yeah.
I'd much rather deal with those questions.
Right?
Yeah. Well, and the fact that he was even asking you more questions about it just shows that he was like that interested into the attraction. Yeah. No, I love it. My boys had a blast. It finished, and Ethan said, "I love Country Bears." So it's a win. You heard it from Ethan.
Take it from Ethan. Go see it. It's really good.
It was good. And the
opening on the 17th, by the way.
Couple of days.
Yeah.
And there's no like lightning lane for it.
No, it's just,
I don't think. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have a lightning lane entrance for it. So you just check the My Disney Experience app for like when the shows happen.
Show lightning lanes are kind of silly anyways because you don't really gain anything.
Right. You would just get prime seating.
And sometimes not.
Right.
Like with Muppet Vision, you just like can go in ahead of if there were a line outside. List that line.
Lightning lane for Muppet Vision.
Who's
going to Muppet Vision?
We did. It was great.
I'm just kidding.
We had a lot of fun. Jim Henson's project.
You know how I feel about the Muppets. I'm just joking. Speaking of the Muppets.
Yeah. The transition. That was amazing.
D23, they're doing a whole celebration for Miss Piggy.
I know.
Are you going to go?
Yeah. If I can. It's like at 5 and the stuff in the Honda Center starts at 7.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, how far away is the Honda Center? I haven't looked.
This is my concern. So D23 released their full schedule for the Ultimate Fan Event weekend coming up in less than a month, which is wild that we're already almost there. I'm getting so excited. I have something happening that weekend that is very exciting that I can't talk about yet, but I will eventually, and I'll tell you after we record.
Have you already told me this? Oh, okay.
It got confirmed this week. I'll let you all know later.
Oh, you didn't tell me about this.
No, I didn't.
Maybe you didn't. I'm going to guess if you did.
All right, we'll talk about it.
There are 2 things that I think of.
Maybe you know.
Okay.
Anyways, so the full schedule was released, and there's a lot of exciting things happening. Disney Channel is having their moment, and I'm so excited. There's a specific panel for Disney Channel. Also, if you're listening to this and you plan on going to D23, starting Monday, as this episode drops, you are able to go in and select like which panels your
preference.
Yeah, which panels you have like a preference of getting to visit. I don't know exactly how it's going to work yet because we haven't gotten a lot of like specific information.
Well, it should work the same way that it worked last year. D23.
Right. But the difference between this year and last year is that the major panels, so like the Disney Parks panel, the Disney Entertainment panel, and the Legends panel, you don't have to select those because you should have already purchased tickets to be in the Honda Center.
If you didn't buy tickets for those, there's no standby line.
Yeah, everyone has assigned seats. It's like going to a concert or a sporting event.
But there are standby lines for every other panel.
Right. And so, but when you do get to like put your preference down for the panels you want to visit, those are the panels we're referring to, not those panels that are taking place at the Honda Center.
Right. And it's a lottery system.
Right.
So you go in, and there's no rush to go in. It's from Monday, which is the 15th, through the 19th.
Right. Yeah.
You have to pick, and you can change your selections anytime throughout those days. And you just go through, and there are 4 different categories. Is it 3 categories or 4?
So that's how it worked last year. I haven't looked into this year.
Yeah, this is this year today. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can go in and you pick, like, these are my top 3 for each of the different categories. And then you might not even get those.
My recommendation is be very intentional and very selective with what you choose, because it wasn't last year, but the last time that this happened, I was just like filling spots to fill spots because I didn't really care about those panels, but I just wanted to have something on there. And then I ended up getting those panels, and I was like, ugh, I don't want this. Yeah. Like the dreaded for me, and it's so nice that they do this, so I shouldn't say the dreaded, but the Pixar ball giveaway, I like had that on there.
And Pixar ball here.
Yeah, I looked away and I was like, I don't want this Pixar ball. Because if there was like a preference on going to a panel as opposed to getting a Pixar ball, I would have taken the panel. So just be intentional in what you're selecting if you're planning on.
Well, I'll tell you this, I didn't pick the Pixar ball, and they gave me the Pixar ball.
Still got it, yeah.
So the Pixar ball is like a filler.
But one of the things that I am most excited about, I legitimately cannot wait for this. Every single day, there's an opportunity to meet 2 of the most iconic cartoon characters ever. Do you know who?
To meet the cartoons?
Well, yeah.
Wow. How?
I'm so confused. It's like a meet and greet, like a normal Disney meet and greet. No, like
you talking about like a character?
Yeah.
Oh,
do you know who's going to be there?
Mickey Mouse?
No, I mean maybe.
How is there anybody more iconic than Mickey Mouse?
Well, maybe not like more iconic than Mickey. Bluey and Bing Bong are going to be there.
Bluey
and Bing Bong.
And Bing Bong.
Not Bing Bong, Bingo.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Bluey and Bingo.
My fault. Together, meeting.
I met Bluey.
When?
I went to see Bluey live. With Jackson.
Oh, yeah. I've never met Bluey.
Oh.
Wait, did you meet Bingo too?
No, I didn't get to meet Bingo.
Well, there you go.
It was just Bluey. This is interesting, because Disney doesn't own Bluey.
Right, they have some sort of agreement with them.
Yeah.
But it makes me really, really hope that, like, it's some sort of, like...
announcement?
I would
love Bluey announcement?
Like, in the park?
Behind the Big Thunder Mountain is Bluey Land.
Oh, Bluey Land, like Australia.
Yeah, just Australia. Just the snakes everywhere. Spiders. Have you watched the mini episodes?
I think that Bluey should take over, oh man, the name of it is not Docking Bay. What is
Launch Bay. Junior? Oh, Launch Bay.
Yeah.
I was going to say Disney Junior.
Because you already have Disney Junior there, so you have Disney Channel characters there already, and then Launch Bay. I love Launch Bay. It has a special place in my heart because you can meet Vader there, and you can meet some of the like iconic Star Wars characters that don't fit into the storyline of Batuu, which is really only Vader.
Just Vader.
Yeah, because Chewie and BB-8 are in Batuu as well,
and Vader's dead.
Yeah. So I am like...
Let me ask you... Okay, finish your story.
Launch Bay can go. It's okay. I'm fine with it leaving. And if that was like a Bluey, some sort of Bluey attraction, I'm telling you right now, that is an untapped gold mine that Disney needs to tap into. They already have a relationship with Bluey.
Right.
If they, like...
It's probably in the works, just in contracts.
The amount of toddlers that will come to that attraction, like parents... they would bring their children, like, there would be so many people that would want that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that, like, I mean, this is probably far off, but I'd be happy to be right in this scenario, that because Bluey and Bingo are meeting, that like somehow, some way, that means that like
we get an announcement at D23 for Bluey.
Are you kidding?
Have you got Bluey roller coaster? I feel like Disney has to do something big because Universal is.
I have been one that for so long has been like, just stop. Like Disney destroys Universal. I've said that for a long time, and I would like scoff at people being like, Disney better step it up. I genuinely believe that now because of the things that
better step it up.
They should, and because of the things that Universal is doing, like Cinefational, the Mega Movie Parade, they are just putting so much out there right now, and Epic Universe hasn't even started.
Right.
Like, I don't think Disney's in trouble because I think people definitely trust the brand that is Disney.
Right.
For sure. And it will continue to dominate park attendance in Orlando.
Right.
But they can't just sit on their hands. And
they're losing money.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Like, they don't want people to spend a little bit of time at Disney and a little bit of time at Universal. They want a Disney vacation.
Yes. And people are splitting that trip and also just coming to go to Universal now.
Yeah.
So I think that they need to like find ways to pull out like all the stops in every aspect.
Well, something has to be happening, right? Because they're not holding any news back currently.
No, like
they literally announced another ship.
Yeah, they said we're getting another ship. They didn't give us any information.
Well, so sort of like Oriental Land Company is buying a ship,
right?
And it's going to be the Wish's sister ship,
right? Based out of Japan. Yeah.
And they said that most of the experiences on there will be the same as the Wish.
Right.
So it's the Wish in Japan.
Right.
But it'll have a different name.
But still,
like, it's run by Oriental Land Company.
The fact that they announced that and like we're weeks away from D23, like what are we going to talk about in that panel?
Right. And they've already announced the Destiny. They've already announced the. Well, it's the one after the Destiny, didn't they? The Treasure.
Oh, yeah, the Treasure, the Destiny, Adventure.
The Adventure.
There's all kinds of information about the Adventure, which I'm sure they'll expand, like talk more about that for you. But I don't know. It's going to be fascinating to see what that parks panel's like for sure. That's happening on Saturday.
The Dream is getting a tower suite.
Yeah.
And like, there's
so many things.
You just open up Twitter every day and you're like, oh, okay,
more announcement.
Another announcement. What normally they do at D23?
They would normally save a lot of those.
It's like literally a month away and they're still giving out announcements.
But they definitely are going to talk specifics on Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. And I hope that we get specific plans for what's beyond Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
Like if it's Blue Sky again, I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, they've already pulled permits, so it can't be Blue Sky now.
Right. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
I hope that they share it.
Yeah.
I think that they will.
I think so, too.
They'd better. Honestly, they'd better because literally next year Epic Universe is opening and people need to know that Disney, is continuing to do what Walt wanted to do with the park and continuing to expand and develop. Epcot's finished now. We don't have anything else happening at Walt Disney World right now.
Right.
We've got Tiana's open. We've got Country Bears open. Country Bears also was a quick flip. I know that there wasn't a lot of
January.
Yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, that's fast.
Yeah.
It makes me interested to see. I guess we were waiting on Test Track now. It makes me interested to see how long that will take. I think that'll take longer.
Yeah. I think the permit is a year permit.
Okay. There's a lot more overhaul happening there, though.
Yeah. Track's staying the same, but they're doing all new scenic work.
Right. I'm excited. I cannot wait for D23. Also, did you see the announcement this week from Disney Music?
No.
So Mickey has a...
Oh, yeah. The Pop Punk album. Simple Plan put out.
They released the first album. And Simple Plan is they're performing at D23.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
What
was the song? I Can Show You the World?
I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Just Can't Wait to Be King.
I think that's what it is.
No.
Oh, it's not?
It's not I Just Can't Wait to Be King. What is it?
I don't remember.
Where's my phone go?
I'm pretty sure it's I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
It's not, though. It really isn't.
Anyways, Simple Plan is a band of my childhood, so I'm excited and ready to hear it.
Simple Plan.
Wow, they don't even have it on there.
Yeah, they're like, you're going to find out something.
Should go to their Instagram. I'll look at it. Can you feel the love tonight? Is that what that is?
Can you feel the love tonight? That's what it is. Can you feel the love tonight?
I feel like I was close enough. Same movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you feel the love tonight? Also, one of the most iconic Disney songs for sure.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of the other ones?
On what, iconic Disney song?
Yeah.
That one song from that cow movie. What was the cow movie?
What are you talking about?
What's the name of the cow movie? Homeward? No. What's it called?
This is one of the most iconic Disney songs. You can't even think of
We did on the cruise. We did Disney. So Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Disney
We played the
song trivia.
They played like the clip of the song.
Yeah, and
we
we
did
on
so
the
well.
piano or whatever.
Yeah.
We did really good, except for this song
Clearly, it wasn't
from the cow movie. What's the cow? What is the cow movie?
Clarabelle.
Homeward Bound, not Homeward Bound. Home on the Range. Yeah, nobody got it.
Well, that's not iconic.
Well, I was just trying to be silly. What's iconic song?
A Whole New World.
Whole New World.
Beauty and the
Just
Beast.
Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah.
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 The Cinderella songs, like
Yeah. Dream is Wish Your Heart May.
Dreams Wish Your Heart May. What's the one for Snow White?
Like where she's singing by the fountain.
Or
Hi Ho.
Hi Ho, yeah. So wait, who are the other bands?
We don't know yet. I did hear Yellow Card,
Okay.
which is interesting and kind of makes sense because Yellow Card's performing at Epcot this fall during what is
Okay.
Food and Wine is they do Eat to the Beat.
Eat to the Beat, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I like Yellow Card. I'm excited to see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear that Simple Plan is performing, but I'm still holding out that Miley Cyrus is going to perform as Hannah Montana.
Yeah. And I'm manifesting it for you. I'll call her later.
Shoot her a text,
You shoot her a real quick text.
just so you know.
Hey, Miley. We're hoping that you'll show up as Hannah Montana.
We'll bring your wig. Do you know, like, can you name a Hannah Montana song?
Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, good job.
That's the theme song, right?
Yeah, good job.
Okay. Any other one? No idea. Not a clue.
There's some bangers. Nobody's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Look, unless you got the best of both worlds.
The Climb. That's technically not
The
a...
Climb.
Yeah, that's
That's
technically...
not a Hannah Montana song.
Well, I mean, it came from the Hannah Montana movie.
Somebody else sang that first.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, she put it on the map.
I don't think so. I think the person that sang it first was somebody like Reba or something.
Oh,
like
well, yeah.
a very large country artist. Yeah. So it might have
I'm
even
trying to
been
think.
Dolly.
Oh,
Like,
jeez. Well, it's
I'll have to look it up.
in the family.
But that's her godmother.
That just makes me want to go to Dollywood. One
Yeah,
day.
me too.
It'll happen. My friend went to Silver Dollar City. I haven't heard anything about it yet, though, so I have nothing to report.
Good. There's a couple of new roller coasters there that I haven't been on.
He said that it was... Oh, you've been there.
Yeah.
He said it was interesting. He didn't say this to me. I just heard him talk about it. But he said that it was interesting to see everything built on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
But what's interesting to me is that...
There's also a cave under there.
Well, we've also been to Universal Hollywood together. And I'm like,
This is different.
how?
Because Universal Hollywood is like, they build a flat and then they put a bunch of stuff on it.
They carved into the mountain.
Yeah, they're like, you walk down the side of a mountain
Interesting.
and things are just built
Yeah.
going down that.
That feels complicated.
Yeah, and it's also at the end of the day, you're like,
Exhaust.
stack up the mountain to get to the parking lot.
The parking lot's at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's complicated.
It's,
Oh, interesting. I also
Not
didn't know
fun.
there were mountains in Missouri.
yeah.
No idea.
The
Appalachian.
Appalachians.
Like at the end.
No, what are they called? The Ozarks. Yeah.
Our audience.
Yeah. Just popped in. Jen, who else do you think is going to be on this pop punk album? Simple Plan, Yellow Card, and Blink 182?
No, they won't do that.
Come
But
on.
I don't know, though, because what is Courtney's husband's name?
Travis Barker?
Yeah,
Avril Lavigne?
that would be epic.
Okay.
They've got to be, iconic ones. They can't be,
But I want Avril Lavigne
Mayday Parade.
just to do Skater Boy, but put out a video. It's just her original song, Skater Boy, but it's with her and Mickey Mouse.
Mickey is the skater.
Yeah, like DJ Scat Cat or whatever, Fat Cat or whatever his name
That would be iconic, honestly.
Yeah, it'd be good. He was the boy, she was the girl.
Like,
Is it any more obvious?
could Minnie be in it too?
No.
Oh, it's
It's about Avril Lavigne and Mickey Mouse's love.
Oh dear, that's interesting. And you can tell this is like that track's after hours now.
Yeah, that's what happens at
10 p.m.
10:15.
I gotta be home soon.
Well,
Countdown's beginning.
countdown has begun.
Um,
Where are we at? D23?
oh, I'm done talking about D23.
All right, there you go. Well, there was something. Oh, let me ask you this before you get into yours, because I had something I wanted to ask you when you were talking about Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
It's meet and greet at thing. How come, or Disney, I'm just going to give you this idea, and it'll bring in a bajillion people to Batuu, and you don't have to worry about the timeline.
Yeah.
Force ghosts,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Put Anakin in there.
Where?
Force ghosts, and I don't know, anywhere.
Like
He's just like meeting outside the droid depot. No, like you like wrap him in like white, like lace.
he's gonna look like
You know,
what is that? Christmas Carol, like Bob Marley, not Bob Marley.
Bob, Jacob Marley.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Craig Gittin.
Bob Cratchit.
Cratchit. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Bob Cratchit lived.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he was
Tiny
dead.
Tim. Depends on which
rendition.
which scenario you
Anyway,
end up with.
that's what I envision. Like the Force Ghost like that.
Yeah, Muppets.
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, just like you put some white tulle around them.
I don't think that's.
And
I think you have to do it as a hologram.
That's too complicated. I want to do a meet and greet.
How cool would it be to have meet and greet hologram?
Well, are they is it interactive?
Yeah.
Hologram? Okay, I'm on board with that.
Wouldn't that be epic? Like the
But they're gonna announce at D23.
performers like somewhere else, and it's almost like
Turtle talking fountain.
Yeah.
Or Turtle Talk with Crush. Like
Yeah.
a better Disney example. I just went to Universal.
Oh, you did?
No, in my brain
Oh.
for the talking fountain.
I'm so ready for you to go to Universal. Like I need you. To
Oh, I know. I got to go back and see the parade and everything.
Yeah, I want to go with you when you go.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Schedules. I have a really busy week coming up at the end of the week. It's gonna be fun for work. Anyways,
All right.
so D23, my synopsis is they're paying a lot of attention to Disney Channel, and I'm excited about that. Wizards of Waverly Place has a new show coming out. We've talked about it on the podcast before.
Yeah.
The cast of the new show is doing a photo op moment that you can try to sign up for. My sister's so ready for that.
Okay.
And then I'm excited about
It's not the original cast. It's a new cast.
Well, it's like almost kind of like, are you familiar with that Sir Raven and Raven's Home?
I am familiar with Raven Simone.
Okay.
I know of the person.
So like the concept is in Raven's Home, which is like the sequel.
Oh, she's like the adult.
She's the
at
mom.
this point.
I think she's the mom.
Okay.
And it's going to be, I think, a similar concept for Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay.
Like they are the parents.
They're the new wizards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think Selena Gomez will be doing a photo op in the middle of the expo floor of D23.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But her older brother in the show, I believe his name is David Henry. He's in the new show. I feel like maybe he would be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Yeah.
Cool.
A lot of them walk around the expo floor. Like the guy from Holes, Hector Zeroni.
Yeah, he was hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling all over the place.
Had him in my video.
He did?
Yeah.
Do you like that movie?
Yeah.
You were like older when that movie came out.
What was his name? Yelnats.
Stanley Yelnats.
Stanley Yelnats.
That's his name spelled backwards.
Yeah, it's like Yinsid.
What?
Yinsid, the guy from Sorcerer Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Disney backwards.
Yeah, he scared me as a kid.
Oh.
It was from like Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That mop scene terrified me.
Yeah, there you go. It's scared of mops. Restful life.
Swiffer. Can't go near.
Can't do it. Are you Team Swiffer or Team Swifter?
What?
How do you pronounce it? Swiffer?
Swiffer?
Okay.
Swifter?
Yeah, people say
Is there a
Swifter.
T in? No.
I don't know.
So when you said Swifter, my mind went to Taylor Swift.
Oh, but like when you're doing it, are you Swiffering or are you Swiftering?
Oh, like because you're doing it fast.
No, you're like actively Swiffering. You're just performing the act of
I would say I
Swiffering.
was sweeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Not mopping?
Well, it depends. Do I have a dry pad on or a wet one?
Okay, there you go. All right.
We use Swiffer.
This has been Swiffer Talk. That
We
track.
should get them as a sponsor on the podcast.
Oh, jeez.
All right. D23, done.
Okay.
We're done with that conversation.
Yeah.
Also, you can talk more on this because honestly, it terrifies me. There's a new house that was. I don't think that
the new announcement.
Well, yeah. An announcement came out about Halloween Horror Nights. What I saw on the internet is that they had a banner on the website for Universal for this house before it had actually been announced yet.
Oh yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Ooh, we got to announce it now.
Yeah. That tracks for Universal.
Doesn't?
Yeah. Everything gets announced not by them.
Go.
They'll be like, somebody in the UK, or usually one time it was just like Publix put up their Horror Nights ticket display before they announced like when the dates were or anything like that, and they're like, oh well, I guess we better announce it now.
Should do this.
And like some sales, like travel agent in the UK is like, here's what's happening, and then Universal's like, okay, you gotta announce it now.
So what the new house is
Insidious?
Have they
further?
When I say new house, have they done this before?
There has been Insidious house. It was part of Blumhouse? The Insidious section? Blumhouse? Yeah. But it wasn't its own house, right? No, Insidious was the first Insidious, and that was supposed to be the Scream house, right?
Is Insidious like the devil?
The Conjuring, okay. Conjuring and no, it was in a Blumhouse house that was supposed to be Scream.
What is Blumhouse?
Blumhouse is Jason Blum made this production company. Is Blumhouse, and they do horror films.
Oh, okay.
So we've had Blumhouse houses where it like does like 3 different houses or 3 different Blumhouse movies in one house.
Got it.
But this one is just specifically Insidious. The further being the space between. So like Limbo.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's fine. There was basically the visuals are darkness, fog, and a red door. And then ghosties.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to this house.
Yeah.
And then the red-faced demon guy, he's around.
Nah.
You know, just hanging out, tiptoeing through the tulips.
I'm not doing that.
As he does. He does look like Darth Maul.
True.
Yeah.
But he's not portraying Darth Maul. He's portraying like the devil.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
He looks
Darth Maul is a fictional character in my mind, my personal opinion.
He looks like a cross between Darth Maul and the guy from that German band that sang Firestarter.
Like, I'm going to know that.
What was that band? Or not. It wasn't a German band. It was just a normal Prodigy. Yeah, the lead singer of Prodigy and Darth Maul had a baby, and they created the Red Bay Demon.
I got nothing. I don't think I can do it. I'd have to stay away from that house. But, people seem to be excited, so.
I'm excited for it. It was good movies.
Yeah. Well, the passes went on. The frequent fear passes?
Frequent fear passes, which are like their annual passes.
Got it. Like not annual.
Not annual, but like seasonal
passes.
For the event.
Which they used to do for Mickey's Not So Scary Night. I wish they would bring it back.
Once.
Yeah.
And it was great.
They need to bring it back.
And it was cheap.
I don't think
it was the cost of like 2 tickets to Not So Scary.
I wish it would come back, but the pricing just continues to go up for all of those events.
I'll tell you this. So what we do, or what I do, is I'm doing Rush of Fear because there are other events that I want to cover through the rest of the Halloween season rather than just going back to Horror Nights every weekend. I do love the event, but I've decided to limit myself to the first 3 weekends. That's what Rush of Fear is. So I'll be there the first 3 weekends.
That's fun.
And I got Express. Rush of Fear is one of the cheapest ticket that you can get that is a seasonal ticket.
Pass.
Right? With Express, cost me $650.
Wow. To go 3 times?
To go 3 weekends.
Wow.
So a total of, I could go 6 times.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, probably.
With Express?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 times, 9 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Like if you did all of those, that would be less than $100 a ticket.
Yeah.
Which is not the case at
Walt Disney. Savings.
Yeah.
But then, so the other thing that happened too, though, is that the seasonal tickets are Rush of Fear is the first 3 weekends. Then there is Frequent Fear, which is like Sundays, and then when they do like Wednesdays and Thursdays, or like Thursdays, and then there's Frequent Fear Plus, which is you add Fridays onto there, and then there's the Ultimate Pass, which is every day available.
You can go whenever.
Yeah.
How much is the Ultimate?
I don't know. They're expensive.
Yeah.
As of right now, recording this, Ultimate with the Express is sold out. Rush of Fear or Frequent Fear Plus with Express is sold out, and Frequent Fear with Express is sold out.
Oh, wow.
So that does make me feel good that they are limiting seasonal passes with Express.
Right.
You can still buy the Ultimate Pass, just not with Express.
Yeah, because when you have so many Express, it makes the lines that much longer. Yeah.
And there still is individual Express passes for individual days available.
Yeah.
So you could do that, just like buy an Express pass with your Ultimate Pass or whatever.
I had a calendar invite for work for a pre-pro meeting, like a pre-production meeting for Halloween Horror Nights show up in my email this week, and I was like, what does this mean?
Means you're going, I think.
I don't know. We'll see.
I think that's saying your boss going, it's part of your job, Nick.
We'll see. There's plenty of people on my team that love it, and they can have a lot of fun with it. So, well, I am going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'm not going the first night because we'll be in D23, but I'm going. And then I'm also going to go to, I'll be there for the first night of Dollywood and the first night of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which those tickets are on sale now, by the way.
What are tickets?
I'm going the first night, but I'll go for work, which will be fun. I'm excited. To do
a better game plan for Jollywood this year.
We will have a very clear game plan because it'll be for work. We'll have a production meeting on it. But then I think Francie and I are going to go together, like on a different night, just for a date night.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it'll be a different experience.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be.
So good.
I think that's all like the specific news that we were going to talk about this week.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and your dinner is waiting.
That's okay.
It looks really good.
It's very hot. It'll stay warm. It'll be my 10:30 dinner.
Yeah. I have to ice cream hour is almost upon.
Oh man,
an hour and a half left.
Will you bring it back some? Go home and then come back with ice cream. We have bun cake. Do you want a bun cake?
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna eat.
They're very tiny.
I have so much cake ahead of me in the next 48 hours.
You should
make You didn't hear this, but Luke's birthday is tomorrow, and Ethan's birthday is on Monday. And Luke wants to wait up till midnight to eat ice cream at midnight.
That's why he has to be home by midnight.
Yeah. It's like I'll turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah. You're Cinderella.
But yeah, so this is fun week ahead of me. You have a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll have all kinds of things to do about.
Day that we're doing, we don't have any park days planned.
We're just like enjoying the wilderness.
Full wilderness. We're enjoying the wilderness. I like that.
I'm excited for you. You'll be able to talk more about the cabin change next week on next week's episode. I don't have like a ton of specific park plans outside of I do have a big event happening for work this week, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, well, there's always something to talk about with Nick and Tim.
That's true.
So
I can tell you, here's a spoiler alert. This couch is a lot more comfortable than the last one.
It is so much more comfortable. Mm-hmm. Also, we didn't talk about the Acolyte, but just another filler episode.
Oh.
I feel like that's been fun talking about that every week.
Yeah.
Recapping.
I didn't think it was a filler episode. You got to see a Wookiee Jedi.
Right.
Who didn't rip somebody's arms off. I was kind of disappointed about that.
And he was like possessed at that point. Like it's shocking that he didn't.
Right? Maybe they didn't know. They've never played a Wookiee at that. What's the game called? Do you know? The table game?
Oh, man. Sabak?
No, that's the card game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm feeling really bad that I don't know the answer to that. It's like the chess board that they have on the Falcon.
Yeah.
That's not chess. I don't remember.
Let me ask you this question.
Let the Wookiee win.
Yeah, I have a question for you about Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Have you watched any more Force Awakens?
I watched all 9.
Oh, you're done?
Is there 9?
We were going to watch the last one together, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I watched it. Sorry. I had actually, after I watched that, I don't think I'd ever seen that movie.
Really? Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense why you were asking me questions about like whether Rey was
Palpatine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, Din Djarin? Din Djarin?
That's not what I thought.
That's the name of the hollow chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It doesn't because it sounds like Din Djarin.
Yeah, it does.
Like the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So wait, why did
maybe he was named after the game?
Maybe he was. Yeah. Why is C-3PO have a red arm?
Where did that come from?
Because, like, he shows up and he's like, you probably don't recognize me because of my red arm.
Which movie was this?
This was in
The Force Awakens?
The Last Jedi.
Well, everything about that movie is terrible, so I don't know.
Which one did you like?
I liked The Force Awakens.
It was in that one.
Oh,
It was. It was in the first movie after the original 3.
yeah. I don't know why he has a red arm.
Okay. Well,
Because it doesn't stay red.
yeah. He has like a throwaway line where he says, you probably didn't recognize me because of my red arm.
Maybe they were doing some work or something, some maintenance on him. I don't know. You have to ask,
What is going on?
who controls C-3PO at that point? Who's his owner? Luke?
No, Leia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's with him when she's reunited with Han.
Yeah.
Because was R2 with...
Yeah, R2 is asleep
Oh, right.
since Luke left.
It's been a minute since I've watched those movies. He was like hibernating until low power was discovered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the one that you didn't like. Thought it was really good.
The Last
Rise of
Jedi?
Skywalker.
I liked
Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, I like Last Jedi.
You would.
Just to be. When does Rebels take place?
Rebels takes place during, like, before episode 4.
For episode 4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the Rebels tells the story of the start of the rebellion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was very confused as to why. But Obi-Wan was in Rebels, right? Because he
Goes up eventually in Rebels, yes.
But he was a man.
hiding. He's older.
So episode 4 is A New Hope.
Correct.
Okay.
Which
so
happens
it's before
after Rogue One.
It's in between the prequels and the original series.
Correct.
Okay. I get it now.
Yeah.
All right. That's been this podcast. It was great talking to you guys. Happy birthday to anybody out there. And Luke.
Luke and Ethan.
And Ethan.
My children. Thank you guys for tracking with us.